For my whole career, I've used D'Addario strings.
This is the one that I use live with Megadeth, and I love it.
I've been with D'Addario my whole career, even when I was playing bass in Van Halen, because that's what Dad would play, D'Addario for life. And I say it right, D'Addario.
Can we start with the guitars? And you can tell me about this SG you have right here. Does
Yeah,
that sound
yeah,
good?
yeah.
We'll work through.
Well, you know, I came over here with no guitars over from Australia about a week ago, and Gibson were generous enough to loan me this thing, which I believe is some kind of 61 reissue or something.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Does that look
51
right?
reissue SG, yeah.
And yeah, I like this varnish. It's pretty cool. Like, it's not that thick red paint. It's sort of got a bit of a wood finish on there, which is nice.
Yep. How's it been serving you so far on the tour?
Great. I'm nervous to chip it.
But if you chip it, maybe they'll let you keep it.
Well, yeah. That's, who knows? Let's hope so.
Good, you know, this could be the beginning of a new guitar relationship.
But yeah, it's got a, you know what?
Right.
Oh, it's you know, they don't have shark fin inlays on these ones, man. This is a Gibson.
And what kind of strings do you use, typically?
These, what are they? 10 to 42s? Yeah, 10 to 42s. Yeah.
10 to 42s.
Ernie Ball strings,
Excellent.
who sent us a little pack a couple of days ago. That was pretty awesome.
All right.
And we got these picks here, which are, what are they? I can't even read that. 88 millimeter, yeah.
There you go. That sounds
88
right.
millimeter.
Ernie balls. Yep. And where do you like to set your tone controls and stuff on the guitar? Do you tend to like roll volume for solos, or what do you do?
No,
Straight up.
None of that stuff. Just everything. Just just flat out the whole way.
Yeah. Well, full tilt settings for a full tilt sound.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I did do that whole thing where you turn it down and turn the amps on full and switch between the pickups for distortion. When the pedal board broke down once, which was like, I don't know, 15 years ago or something.
So, Andrew, what pickups are in that guitar?
I believe these are the 61T Gibson pickups.
Excellent.
Great sounding pickup.
Excellent.
Very cool.
Now, if you weren't playing that guitar, because you did say you picked this up when you got to the States, what would you normally be playing? Let's see, if you were at home doing gigs or something.
Well, I've got another sort of 80s black SG, standard black SG that I just took around Europe. But I do have an olive drab Epiphone Explorer, which I really like the look of. But those cases are a mission to put on the trolley at the airport.
They would have to bring those two guys back to work, too, who were carrying the amps.
Yeah. But
I'm just going to pick up these guitars and hold them in frame if I can, if you want to talk about it for a minute. Okay. Now, here we've got a pretty cool-looking vintage Supro, and you told me this was given to you by a player of renown.
Yeah. This is, well, about 10, 12 years ago, I'm not sure. Maybe I was at a friend's place surfing in England, would you believe it?
No, that's...
Of all places, in Cornwall. And we were just hanging out, having a few beers, and he's like, here, take this guitar. Yeah, so it's very generous of him, but we'll have to play it tonight.
Now, you said earlier it was from Seasick Steve.
Yeah.
Was Seasick Steve surfing?
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine Seasick Steve surfing.
Oh, he's a great surfer.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, he's legit surfer. Yeah,
That's amazing.
He's a lot better than me.
That's
sure.
amazing. Cool. Yeah, it's a great Supro. It just looks perfect. You know, the finish is awesome. I love that sort of old Bakelite kind of look. And those old Supro pickups are just killer.
I remember him saying, oh, you can have this one because it kind of looks like a toilet seat or something.
Yeah, they call that stuff mother of toilet seat. So there you go. And you've also got a White Falcon, is that right?
Yes. That shows how long this has been in storage for, because when I came over from the UK, I put this in storage at Mate's. So I bought this at the shop around the corner from his place, at Mason's.
Okay.
And so I've been using this on one of our songs, Apple Tree.
Okay.
But this did get snapped on a flight from Perth in Australia.
Oh, did the headstock come off?
I think around there or something.
Oh, wow. That's a big cut.
But I just kind of did my own job on that thing, just put a bit of glue on it and a clamp and left it overnight. Actually, I don't know, I think it plays better now, but...
Yeah. You know, it's funny, a lot of people say that about Gretsch's and Gibsons that have had those neck snaps, you know? That there's something just magical that happens after that first break. Of course, after you have your heart attack and recover from that when you see the break. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's funny. I was coming back from this flight in Israel of all Tel Aviv. We played in Tel Aviv, and like I used to have 2 SGs in like a soft case, and this guy comes up to me and goes, "Do you ever get, like, out of nowhere, do you ever get worried about your guitars breaking?" I'm like, "No. Why would I?" And then I'm like, "He's jinxed me, man." I went up, opened the case, and the headstock snapped off.
Oh no.
But yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? But most of the time, it doesn't happen.